Good morning, Pioneer. Happy Monday morning to everyone. Hopefully you had a nice restful weekend and you're ready for the week. And of course, as it is Monday, Pioneer is marvelous. So we look forward to seeing everybody out in their marvelous gear, ready for another wonderful week here at Pioneer. Now, to help us lead us in the flag salute is our friends from Miss Hammett's class.
Malachi, Krylan, Ian, Savion. Everybody stand.
Hudson Hidalgo, Wyandotte High.
Ready, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
All right, a big thank you for our friends from Miss Hammett's class for leading us in our flag salute and our indoor flagpole on Friday and using that again for today. Now, we want to get into our pause room tip of the week. So thank you again to Miss Mooneyham for bringing us our pause room tip of the week. And this week it's on bullying. Now, bullying is an unwanted aggressive behavior that is repeated over time and has serious harmful effects. There are 4 types of bullying that we're going to talk about in the video here. It's physical, verbal, social, and cyberbullying. And here's a video that is going to explain each of those types of bullying. And remember, here at Pioneer, we do not practice any of these types of bullying.
Bullying can have a lifetime of harmful effects on kids and adults. It is deliberate behavior that is done to hurt or upset someone over an ongoing period of time. Bullying can happen anywhere that there are people, such as at school. It can be done by an individual or a group of people, and it is also hurtful in lots of different ways. What are the different types of bullying? Physical and verbal bullying are 2 forms of bullying that are easy to identify. Physical bullying involves hurting someone's body or the things that belong to that person. This includes hitting, scratching, throwing objects at someone, or destroying someone else's belongings. Verbal bullying includes saying mean and unkind things about another person. This includes teasing or taunting, name-calling, saying inappropriate things about someone, or threatening to hurt someone. There's also a kind of bullying which is less obvious. Social bullying is a form of indirect bullying that involves leaving a person out of a group on purpose, telling others to leave a person out or not to be friends with them, gossiping or spreading rumors, and standing by and watching bullying happen. Last but not least, there's also a form of bullying known as cyberbullying, which is through the use of the internet, social media, cell phones, or other electronic devices. It can include mean or inappropriate text messages, name-calling or spreading rumors on social media, or making threats online.
So now that we've watched the video and we know what bullying is and the different types, we now know what kind of behavior we should not be exhibiting while at school. So it's important that we don't practice any form of bullying and we're practicing kindness towards all. Now, if you are being bullied, remember to be calm and kind. Walk away from the trouble and tell an adult what's happened. Hang out with kids that are friendly. And if you see someone being bullied, don't ignore it. Don't laugh or join in. Ask the victim if they want to play, show that you care, and go with them to tell an adult. And remember, never be mean to the bully or you become a bully too. Too often we hear people say, well, I don't like bullying, and so I stand up and I bully the bullies. That makes you a bully. So instead, get help so that then an adult can also help that student that is bullying because there's something else going on there too. So remember, we can all help put an end to bullying. So thank you, Miss Mooneyham, for bringing us the pause room tip of the week on bullying and our video so we know the different types. Now, as a reminder, last week on Friday, I remembered our 3rd through 5th grade, but to remember a reminder for everyone, Remember, our behavior expectations in the cafeteria, especially when it's crowded and days like when we will have rainy days. Remember to use your inside voice. We really should not have yelling and screaming. We need to make sure that we're using our inside voice just in case we have an emergency so we can hear what's going on. Make sure that you're walking and you're not running, especially when it gets slick in the cafeteria. We don't want you to fall and get hurt. Remember to remain seated in your seats. And again, that makes sure that you're safe while you're eating and that you're not getting hurt by walking around. And remember to throw away your trash when you're done so that we can keep our cafeteria clean. So thank you for everyone for following our behaviors and expectations in the cafeteria. Now, also with stickers, we love celebrating with stickers, but too many of those stickers are ending up on the floor around campus. So make sure that your stickers are going on papers, or a lot of times students are putting them on their hands. Make sure they're not ending up on the ground, and then making sure that the back of the stickers are going in the trash as well. Let's make sure we're all doing our part to keep our campus clean. And last week we did have some people out, so we did move our fire drill to this Tuesday at 1:30. And we do have some dress-up days. We have some fun days coming up. This Wednesday will be our 100th day of school, so you're going to dress like you're 100. And 5th grade, thank you to Miss Housen again. She figured out that it is your 1,000th day being at school. So on Wednesday, we're going to be celebrating by dressing like we're 100. And then Friday, with our big flagpole, we will have sports day. So make sure you're wearing your favorite team gear there on Friday, January 26th. Remember, it is a big flagpole. Wear your favorite team gear. Now for our band schedule this week, on Monday, we have our trumpets and trombones. Tuesday, clarinets and saxophones. Wednesday, flute and percussion. Thursdays, trumpets and trombones again. And then Friday, combo classes with clarinets, saxophones, flutes, and percussion. Remember to bring your instrument on your days of practice. And we do have an early release this Wednesday. All students will be released at 12:55. Don't forget. And this Friday, we also have our outdoor flagpole. We are super excited. We are going to be celebrating Sports Day that day. We're also going to be recognizing our students that were Student of the Month and then getting ready for our Battle of the Books teams. Remember, we still do have our Spirit Wear first sale. Our shirts are kid size $10, adult size $15, and those can be purchased in our front office. As well as yearbooks. Okay, yearbooks can be purchased. There's a lot of different ways. You can go on the website that is there, or by calling Miss Angela, and her information there is at the bottom. And there's your information on yearbooks and prices for yearbooks. Get yours soon so you can customize those pages. And our quote of the week, be kind. Words don't rewind. Oftentimes we can't take back the mean things we say, so let's make sure that we're being kind to one another. And we do have some shout outs. So Moby Max is one of our programs that we use around campus, and they wanted to give a shout out to Miss Flores, Miss Saley, and Miss Curiel. Miss Flores for having 81 student lessons completed, Miss Saley for having the most active students, and Miss Curiel for having the longest average time spent of 20 minutes per student. So big shout out to those teachers from the program for using the program to help students achieve. So thank you to Miss Flores, Miss Saley, and Miss Curiel. And then Mr. Mario, Miss Monica, and Mr. Gong, Miss Suchi all wanted to give a huge shout out to Mr. Edward. He has been working hard to make some better choices and following the peace path during his morning and lunch recesses. So we wanted to make sure to recognize him and let him know for doing a great job. Edward, we know you can continue it, so keep up the great work. And we want to say thank you to everybody that was able to make it out to the Weaver Music Program fundraiser skating party that happened last Thursday. Hopefully everyone in attendance had a great time, and thank you for the help in raising money for our Weaver Music Program. And it's coming up. We are only a short week away on January 31st, next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday at 9 a.m. It's the 5th grade Battle of the Books. We're going to be celebrating them, like I said, at Flagpole. Make sure that they're ready. They're going to be representing your class, and we're very excited for this fun event. Alrighty, Prairie Dogs, remember, we always choose the peace path, which means that instead of choosing to use our hands or aggressive words, we choose to talk it out Or if we can't talk it out, make sure we're walking away, making a new friend, and make sure to get help. And make sure you're coming every day to school with your positive plan, which means that you're present at school, you're always kind, you're working hard. Prairie Dogs, you will be successful. That's what we have for you for our announcements for this week. Let's make sure that we're having a great week, we're working hard, and remember, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Prairie Dogs, stay tuned for this week's birthday announcements.